good morning to you. Yeah, I'm out and about on Buddy. As you know, he's been picking up the slack while the SV was off, but the SV's back now, all repaired and everything, and that's another video altogether. From what everybody said on the Thruxton when I was putting that away for winter, what I've done is I've just been and filled this up, and I put some Motorex fuel stabilizer plus in, just to run, and now I'm just gonna run it through the injectors and everything, make sure it's all mixed up. I mean, look at the state of this road. This is because all the traffic has been coming down here because of the A14. Yeah, it's just crazy, isn't it? It's a single track road, and you can see what people have done to it. They've made it wider. Yeah, crazy. But anyway, that's by the by. Let's get back to this Triumph Bonneville T100, which I bought at the beginning of the year, and I've absolutely loved it. Yeah, it's been a wonderful bike. It's almost the perfect bike, I think. Well, I think on one video I said it is the perfect bike in terms of power, handling, comfort. Yeah, there's better bikes that exceed individually in each of those things, but I can't think of another bike that has everything as this does. Yeah, I you know, and I really mean that. It's just wonderful. Fuel economy, reliability, price, a little bit pricey, but if you buy one now, I mean, before Christmas they had one special offer. You pick one of these up for under 9,000, 8,795, something like that. Yeah. In all the winter deals, pre-Christmas deals, and in the new year they might be even better. Yeah. If I ever got rid of it, it would probably be for another one. Yeah, a different coloured one, if they made one that caught my eye. Yeah. Crikey, look at the mud on here and the potholes. Ridiculous. But yeah, only 65 brake horsepower from a 900cc engine. It's nothing, is it? But it's enough. 80 newton meters of torque. That's more like it, isn't it? Yeah. People getting ready for Christmas already. Look at that. Wonderful. Yeah. A seat height 790 makes it accessible to everybody. I think even Dave would be able to get on one. And that sound, oh, it's just wonderful. Yeah, I'm very happy and very comfortable on it. There are things that handle better, that brake better, but you know, this is more than adequate. It really is. And what I'll do is I will find somewhere to stop, and we'll just do another walk around. I know you've seen it a few times. But there's no harm in seeing it again. You'll also see that he's very dirty and he needs a clean. which I will clean him and prep him and put before I put him in the garage. Yeah. Oh, that sound. It's so lovely to ride. People say, oh, you need the T120 if you go on the motorways, if you're doing long journeys. Well, I've been about a bit with Mrs. Tame on the back, and I have no problems. You know, this is a bike that'll do about 115, 120 miles an hour. I mean, how fast a bike do you want? Yeah, no, don't answer that question. He said the naughty boy inside me. The standard tyres that came with it, they're getting near the end. Yeah, I think. I'm not sure what to replace them with, but we'll do a little bit more, I reckon. Little bits of flooding everywhere. Look at that, they've pushed the 30 right out to here now. Incredible. But what I'll do is, down here, I reckon I'll be able to stop and do a walk round. Yeah. There we go, let's get down here. I mean, the suspension by Triumph standards is pretty basic, but it's more than adequate. I was going to stop there, but you know what? I think I'll go a bit further on. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I mean, you can't really compare this to the Interceptor or the BSA. One, I think we've had this discussion before. The BSA stands on its own. It's a single cylinder 650 modern retro bike, and I love it. It doesn't have the same power as this. But then again, you can get them for about half the price, so you know. The Interceptor is closer, I think, to this. Obviously it's a twin. It's a lot cheaper, and again the price of Interceptors is right down as well. So I'll tell you what, I reckon there's a spot just here. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll stop here and I'll just do a little walk round. Yeah, just so that you can see it. You understand? Yeah, that'll do nicely. Yeah, ignition off. There we go. Let's have a little walk round and a little look. I mean, there you go, buddy. Triumph Bonneville T100. Let's change cameras and have a little mutter. So, here he is. Doesn't look any different on this camera. It's still marvellous. Let's have a look. Yeah, like I say, 65 brake horsepower. 80 Newton meters of torque. Spoked wheels. Tube tyres, black rims. I would have liked like brushed steel type rims. I think they'd have looked better, but it is what it is. Nice round headlamp, indicators, just plastic. They're fine, they do the job. Radiator, barely notice it there, other than the fact that it's covered in mud. Yeah, and you can see it's quite dirty. That marvellous high torque engine, yeah, 900 cc's. No carbs obviously, and they don't put the fake alloy, you know, carbs on here like they have on the Thruxton. Just those, I don't know what the air intakes, I don't know. The downside is this, just not a very good design, is it? It should have just been left silver or painted all green or something like that, I don't know. The brush steel exhausts, filthy at the moment, but better than chrome, I think. Chrome's nice in its place, but I think the brush steel is easier to clean. Very dirty around the back. Metal mudguard. Seat, it's comfortable enough. Mrs. Tame says it makes her bum hurt a little bit. You know, after 50-60 miles or something, she starts to get a bit numb on it, but that's about all she's complained about it. And then this green, this tank, classic Bonneville shaped tank, metal badge, Goldline handwritten there. Lift the seat off, it's got a number, so oh, is it a signature? I can't remember. The initials of the bloke that actually painted the Goldline. Petrol cap with a swizzle key in, yeah. Plastic on the front. Single disc, of course. Brembo. Down this side, pretty much the same. Centre stand, obviously I put on. Yeah, nothing comes with a centre stand these days. Basic back shocks, but adequate. The clocks, I love the clocks, twin clocks, classic with the chrome on, and in the low light these really shine. Mickey Mouse mirrors, everything I like, and the metal brake reservoir, yeah. Clutch is cable, but both the levers are span adjustable, which is, you know, handy, isn't it, if you've got little hands. I happen to have shovel hands, so I'm fine. Basic information, that information just flicks through the trips and the miles per gallon that you get in and stuff like that. One mode, which is road, yeah. But that's about it. It's just a good motorbike, and it's a classic looking motorbike, how a motorbike should be. That's what I think anyway. I'm biased obviously, but yeah, let's get back on it and I'll have a little bit more of a mutter before I finish. Right, here we are, back on board, ignition on, ding, magic. Yeah, oh, we're getting 63.4 to the gallon at the moment, which isn't bad, is it? About average, I think they all seem to do about that. Dead easy to move about while you're astride of it. Yeah, let's go this way. Yeah, I think the senses test, I've done a million times on it. Each time it comes up different. Tastes a little mint cracknelly. Yeah, wonderful. Smells still like brand new, even though it's done a few thousand miles. To look at, I've already said, classic motorbike. It's what a motorbike, if you got a kid to draw a motorbike, it'd either be this or a sports bike with a fairing and everything, wouldn't it? And then to touch and feel, it is quality. It really is. Everything's dead solid on it. This road, in case you're wondering, it's absolutely appalling. It really is. It gets a lot of HGVs down it, believe it or not, and that ribs it. You know, makes it like that. More so down here than anywhere. But yeah, to touch and feel, it's just class, I think. And then the sound. What's it sound like? Well, avoid the puddles. It sounds like a classic Bonneville, doesn't it? That burble, a Bonneville burble. And it doesn't have go when you want it to. It really does. Look at that cat. Don't know what that's eaten. It's got something there though. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. And the Sixth Sense, you all know, it makes me feel happy, fills me full of content, and it does make me feel special that I'm riding a Triumph. You all know about the connection with my dad and how my dad loved the Bonnevilles, how my brother and my nephews, we all ride Bonnevilles. Yeah. And so it's just a lovely feeling. It's obviously on these old bumpy roads you can't really give it some, but on the open roads it goes. There's another cat. What is it with these cats? Just lovely. So anyway, I'll leave it there because I've got other stuff to do. Yeah, like clean the bike before it gets dark. So look, have a wonderful day. I will catch you, not sure when this will go out, but I will catch you in a mutter. Yeah, take care. Ta-ta.